Good evening, guys, and welcome to round 4 of the new RRF1 season. And it's China. Not many people like it. I'm not a fan. But the drivers are here, and they're here to race. Full qualifying once again. We love to see it. And we're joined by Mr. Lee, aka Woodsy, today. Dark Mark's having a little break. So we've got Mr. Lee. Welcome. It's not your first time on a Monday, is it? But in a while.
Yeah, I think last season I just did a couple with Mark. I think I did a couple with yourself as well, didn't I, last season?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Talented first out on track.
So it's not looking very nice, the weather. Looking a bit grey.
Yeah, it is, to be fair. I'll expect... Could we get rain in qualifying? I think we might. What do you feel about this track? Do you like it?
Horrible in the wet, this one is.
I actually haven't raced around here. Well, that social race we did, but...
Last season I didn't do too bad, but I was 10th for most of it, and then I ran out of fuel. 2 corners to go, 'cause it's quite a fuel demanding track, this one. Dragoon pipped me.
Oh dear.
But then Dragoon got a penalty and I got 10th place back, so it was one of the weird race that one was.
I bet. Obviously more points up for grabs. I think some drivers sometimes forget. You can get 3 points just for getting P1, getting pole position. And those 3 points could count in some instances. I think both.
Having a look earlier.
Now go on.
I was having a look earlier. I think it was a Hamburg Dragoons, one of the Williams. I think they've got 7 or 8 qualifying points alone.
I know. I think both Williams
in.
have scored at least 1 point in the past 3 weeks in qualifying.
Yeah.
At least they've always. I think both of them have been in the top 3 each week. I want to say maybe.
Yeah, I know race 1 and race 3 they're both 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I can't remember what race 2 was. But I know Jeddah was a bit of a crazy one.
It was a bit of a crazy one. The Dragoons putting those mediums on, I can see there, so they'd probably be doing a time on those.
They seem to like using those mediums in the Q1, I've noticed.
Yeah, a lot of guys have been doing it as well. I just always feel better to have a second set of mediums for the race, because you rarely go for the softs. Evening Mark and evening Merly. I'm not sure who that is, but evening. Hope you're both doing well. Talented first round. We're going to see him in the 33s. There's 33.8 from Talented. And we've got Ryan Moore, aka Rex, that's what I'm going to call him, 34.2. There's another Alpine going to cross the line. It's Bimmerguy, just missed him. And there's an AlphaTauri Goomba. Around the final corner, he's going to start his lap. Both red.
Ryan Moore, he loves confusing us with his name changes.
Oh, I know. Both Red Bulls out on track again. Daldy Kaka getting that toe from Atkins. It's a standard thing now. Got to do what you got to do, Mark. It happens. It's all right.
So the 2 brothers, aren't they, in the Red Bulls?
Yeah, they are. Atkins as well. It's going to be fairly decent from Atkins. 34.1. What's Daldy Kaka going to do? A 35 flat. It's a Ferrari of A72. A 141.3, but it looks like he's starting one now, maybe. So we've got Merlio, a fan of Fritz Strick. Hello, welcome.
Bro!
Apex back on the pad this week, a 33.9. Just short of Talented.
Is he having issues with his wheel, is he?
He is, yeah. So he's back on the wheel today. I think Goomba will be next round to start his time. Also an Aston Martin behind him.
It looks like a destroyer drag. He's behind him.
Goomba. 35-1 from Goomba. Destroyer Drac. Gonna start his time now. And then both Red Bulls are coming back round.
With Destroyer this season, he's not had the best luck in the races, but he's had some really good qualifying.
He has. I think the time... I think maybe in Jeddah he was second or third for qualifying. I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I think he was third. I know them all down on the table, but not made a note of it.
Evening shirt, mate. How you doing? A72 35.5 there. Very low ERS, so that was definitely his second lap. The Haas coming round was probably Apex into the pits. Dragoon round now. Start his time on the mediums. There's a yellow flag. It's probably bait.
Interesting. See, no one's beaten talented time yet.
They haven't, no. Kieran Apex coming close, but not close enough.
300s, is it?
Yeah. Not a lot in it. Let's look at Drac round the final corner. 34.8 from Drac, P6.
I just went on board with Dragoon. I don't know if he was moving to someone or if he had a bit of a spin there.
So Icebreaker round to do his lap. And then it will be Mr. Dragoon.
Yeah.
Which he's probably going to do another one because it looks like his ERS is turned off.
Yeah, I think he had a little bit of spin, either that or pulled off track for someone because it was quite a distance off track in the middle sector.
Mark's saying this is one of his favourites. I can't really talk about this track, Mark. I've raced around it once, so league-wise, and it's a 33 flat from Bacon Soda. It's a great time. On pole he goes. Fritz Trick starting his lap. And then that's probably Drac coming in. There's another Alpine. Bimmer guys starting his next one. Of course, only one driver missing out on tonight, guys. On Q2, I mean, sorry.
So we're doing fairly close time. It's going to be interesting to see who
yeah, it's very close, to be fair. Plum's out on an outlap now. And we've got Icebreaker coming down the straight. Social race, but yeah, you did win it, mate. Well done.
Was he running 0-0 wings in that race?
It was the balanced setup, I think. I reckon he fiddled with the balanced setup.
He didn't get a choice, did he?
He definitely fiddled with it. Fiddles with a lot of things. On another note, 34-3 from Icebreaker. It's Hambo now. Not Hambo, Dragoon, sorry, round now. I think he went a bit deep into that
in the
corner.
middle sector, so he definitely had an issue on that before.
So let's see what he can do on the mediums. 35-1 from Dragoon is safe.
almost matching Goomba's time on the softs.
He is. Apex saying he's doing a Goomba and pulling the broken wheel. Goomba 0 to pulling a broken wheel game. Bimmer guy 33.9. Oh, just below his teammate there. Just ahead of Apex as well.
Good track for the Alpines at the minute.
It does, and Plum's going to come around the final corner to start his lap. Go on board with Leon.
Those mediums, he's had a massive wobble.
Leon in his favourite Alfa Romeo. There's a Mercedes behind him with icebreaker, which I presume he's on an in-lap. There's a Williams out of fuel, I believe, and that's Dragoon. Fritz Strick, let's keep on board with him.
Dragoon's about 10 seconds off on that lap.
Fritzstrick not getting the best of exits. It's going to be a 47.9 from Fritzstrick, which is wrong. Goomba starting his lap. Jump on board with Plum.
Mine keeps changing the name between Jackie2312 and Fritzstrick. I know it's definitely the same person.
BRT Plum with a 32.8. 2 tenths quicker than Bacon Soda. Mark in chat says if his place is still there and if he's allowed back, he said he'll be back in a couple of weeks. I can't remember if his place is still there.
I think Fritzstrick might have taken the seat.
Yeah, I think he has. Fritzstrick's taken the full-time seat, but...
Oh, I'm talking to Fritzstrick, he's facing the wrong way.
Oh dear. But if there is a spare seat going for a full-time spot, we can put you in that, Mark. You carry on your points, I believe. Just with a different team.
Keeps in points.
Hambo's still in the pit, 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, I wasn't joking, I fully just deleted it.
Oh, Goomba's miles off the track.
Oh dear, Goomba. New follower, Bacon Soda. Thank you for following, mate. Great time there from yourself. Almost beating Plum.
That now takes channel up to 111 followers now.
Look at that. Mark says thank you. He'll let us know ASAP.
Yes, I think there's 1 or 2 cars that we'll keep an eye on closely, aren't we, about attendance?
Yeah. Obviously, I think 0 may be dropping down to reserve, I believe.
I think just his work, he's not been able to make one this season yet, has he?
No. So you may be jumping into Mercedes, Mark. Obviously, we'll know further on, obviously. Apex is retired with a 33.9. He thinks he's safe.
So, alternatively, what the other thing could do if 0 is dropping to reserve, Icebreaker and Fritzstrick are friends. So you could always possibly put him in the Merc, give Mark a seat, but we'll have to have a look at it.
Yeah, we'll have a little look.
Is it just Hambo hasn't set a time yet?
Mark says he'll take a free-wheel bike once his head's back on straight. Well, I know I'm pretty certain your Saturday spot's still there, so...
Yeah, that's still done the table for that tonight, so that'll be going on 10:30 tomorrow morning.
10:30 tomorrow
Thursday, Saturday.
morning.
I
Standard.
was going to put it on tonight, but I thought it might confuse the Monday night race going on.
It's standard. Tables come out Tuesday for Saturday. Obviously, if it is extended, it's extended. You have a lot of shit to do. Yeah, your Saturday spot won't be going anywhere, mate. Unless you say you don't want it anymore, obviously. A72 warming up those tyres, fresh tyres, to do his lap. We've got Rex back out on track.
Hambo's going for a one and done, isn't he, in Q1?
There's a bit of traffic here. Might be a bit tight with Goomba getting round, but
Hambo's just done purple middle sector. So he's gaining on that one that's in front of him.
be Daldy Kaka, I believe. He's going to be starting it up next.
He's pulled off.
He does go off track. He's probably got time to go back around. So, Mr. Hambo, where's he putting himself? Top of the Monday division, I believe. Ooh, P3. Mark said he's going to go back to medium traction from now on.
Has he been doing no traction?
I believe so. We've got a Ferrari that's retired. On track. By the looks of things.
Oh yeah, it is. That'll be
A72.
A72.
Unless he was disqualified because his car is now off track.
Look at the race director. Yeah, there's nothing on there. He's just got unexceeded track limits on the first lap he did.
Ryan Moore, Rex, slightly down on his time. Dragoon still cruising on his mediums. He's got his teammate right in front of him for a bit of a slipstream.
The only thing I've noticed with Rex is fuel lights flashing already quite a lot.
No improvement. Daldy Kaka, we're going to see improvement for him. No, we won't because he's retired. Invalidated, sorry. There's qualifying over once Goomba crosses the line. Or enters the pits.
Yeah, I think it's about 15 seconds off.
No ERS either by the looks of it.
So it'll be A72 we're losing in Q1.
Unfortunately so, yeah.
Well, he was the only Ferrari tonight as well, isn't he?
The only Ferrari, yeah. His teammate, someone else we could look for to see what's happening.
J-Rock.
Yes, Mr. J-Rock. There you go, Q1 over and done with. And unfortunately, we say bye-bye to A72. Let's plumb with
Dragoon on that mediums nearly didn't pay off for him. He was only 4/10 away from being out.
Very close indeed. Plum and baking soda up there. Plum the only one into the 32s.
Oh, come on, bruv.
So being at Alpine on myself on Wednesday, seeing a Tellington and Bimmer guy, not far off Hamburg's time, looks quite good.
Yeah, it looks quite promising. Being an AlphaTauri guy, we've got a bit of a yo-yo there. We've got Goomba in 15th with Plum at the top.
Sandwiching everyone. I can see Nightbots mentioning the tables. They're all up to date now. The Saturday one is actually on there as well. You just won't be able to see any of the penalties or anything.
If you want a sneak peek.
Yeah, so if you want to sneaky look at it.
Dragoon says that's the only practice he's had, hence the mediums. I think we gathered that, to be fair, mate. Still got through, so that's all that matters.
I haven't had a weekend off this month at all, other than Friday.
So who's going to be the first driver out?
So I know Talented likes getting out fairly early.
I'm going to go for Goomba. I think Goomba's going to go out first.
Scooby does like going out on his scrub set, doesn't he? And
Oh, I think I could be right here. No, it's an Alpine.
coming up, there's already a car out, isn't there?
There's an Alpine. I think it's Bimmer guy.
Yeah,
It
Bimmer
is.
guy and then the two Red Bull brothers.
There you go.
I say the difference with this Red Bull team compared to real life, these ones are actually working as a team.
I'm going to leave it with Bimmer guy. And I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. So I'll be back in a sec.
I'll grab a drink when you're back. So he won't be able to see it at the minute, but Geordie Kakar getting a toe from his brother Atkins again. We've got some spam in the chat. We'll remove that. The guy's just starting his time lap now. Not going to be able to see it, but there's a McLaren that looks like it's beached on the curb. Managed to get off now. Bimagash is coming around the second to last corner. See what Tom is about to do. 34-1. it'll be Atkins next. He's invalidated. Wardy Karkov, give him the toe, 134.9. Stride Drac with a 134.2, he's put himself up there. Dragoon and Goomba again, almost doing identical times. Both the 135 ones. I think Rex and Talented both had a bit of a nightmare on their laps, 205 and a 211.
I'm back. One of the Williams.
I think we've just been we're on with Bimmerguy, weren't we then?
Yes.
Both Alpines in Q1 and Q2 both go early and both doing the quicker times. So I think the Red Bull guys will probably swap who's getting the toe this time because Atkins invalidated on that last one. So they've gone on board with a handful and that the long right hand before it gets onto the straight. A few are having trouble with that one. I'll say, Aaron, if you notice there's a comment missing on the
Yeah, I see that.
on the chat. There's some dodgy spam trying to sell us likes.
I did reply to Sean's message. 8:30. Hamburger 33.7.
Getting into the groove now. So Rex had a much better lap on that last one as well.
On board with Fritzstruck now for around the final corner.
It's time shown in mind is going to be almost 2 minutes, I don't know if that's right, isn't it?
So it's also come up for me.
You have 20 seconds off the pace, apparently.
34.4 from Fritzstruck. Whether that was done on that lap. And then we've got Leon with a 34.1. Up into P3.
So I'm just going to go silent quick. I'm just going to go and grab a drink up here. Bit of a sore throat.
No worries, mate.
A few minutes.
Both Red Bulls are out. And Bacon Soda's going to come round to start his lap.
It's got to be in it. Let me just work out how I
Alright, Bacon Soda is going to be coming around the last couple of corners here to complete his time. I'm going to be looking in the low 34s, I would say, mid 34s to be comfortable here. Let's see what he's got. Going to be a 32.7 from Bacon Soda. A whole second quicker than Hamber. And there's Atkins with a 33.6. Daldy Cackle with a 34.4, 5/10 improvement there. It's a nice euphemism, Dragoon.
I use
What's Talented got in the locker? It's a 34.5, just out the top 10 still. He got his teammate Bimmerguy coming down the straight now. Looks like he's turning it off to complete the lap next round. It's a 33.8 from Apex. That puts him P5.
I actually don't know how.
What does Plum have? He doesn't have a time to improve on. At 32.8 from him. Icebreaker around the final call is invalidated. So the next lap is all that counts now. Drivers giving way to each other there. Then the guy around the final corner. Into the pits he goes. He's not going to be improving. Apex also into the pits. Going around the final corner to start his lap. Oh, Bacon. Icebreaker, sorry. exceeds track limits. And there is qualifying over for him. It unfortunately invalidates there. Goomba is also invalidated, but has time to go back round. Has the ERS, has the battery. As does Destroyer Drac. Bacon Soda's gonna, Icebreaker, sorry, is gonna go again. That's all he has. See what Leon can do.
Just in time for the end.
Leon 2 attempts down, 34-1. Maybe Talented round next. Looks quite a bit down on his time though. Yep, he goes into the pits. So be Dragoon on the softs.
The Icebreaker needs a good time, doesn't he? If not, he's going to be out.
He is, he's running very low ERS as he messed up his last lap. See what Dragoon has in the locker. So 34-4 for Dragoon. That puts him P10.
Oh, Icebreaker's gone round.
Icebreaker's lost it, so that's
out.
qualifying probably over for him.
He's got an Alpha right behind him as well.
It's Goomba that can drop Dragoon out of Q3 there.
I've only just seen Dragoon's comment put in.
I know. Has Goomba, sorry, got the potential here to knock Dragoon out of Q3?
No, we must have found that.
Q2, sorry.
I think he's up on his time.
Oh, he doesn't.
Not quite.
Still very, very close. Icebreaker's going to be down on his time. And that's
was a lot louder than I thought it'd be.
And that's qualifying over by the looks of things. Dragoon skips in just about. Look at Fritz Strick down to Dragoon.
They're close. Dragoon's put in the chat. He's grub set only. Got one new set left.
Dear oh dear. There you go, Plum with a 32.8. Bacon Soda, 32.7. Atkins, 33.6. 300ths later. Rex with a 33.66. Hambo, Apex, Leon, Bimagai, Drac, and finally Dragoon. Get into Q3, and we unfortunately say bye-bye to Daldy Kaka, Fritz Strick, Goomba, Talented, and Icebreaker. Only managed to do
Kaka
it.
and Fitz Trick. Only just missed out that time on there.
I know, very close. Even for Goomba, to be honest, a 10th and a half improvement.
Goomba and Talented weren't far off.
It really was extremely close.
You just said then between the leader and Talented, only got 1.5 seconds.
His Hambo was kicked 20 minutes ago. I don't know if he's back in. I believe he is.
It's that rain we thought we might get is don't think that's going to come now. So lots on the Q3.
No, it's not come through yet. Doesn't look like it's going to come in within the next 10 minutes either. It could be a wet race.
I don't know if they've had any.
I sent you an invite,
Yeah,
Hambo,
yeah,
because I just clocked your message about 20 minutes ago. And I presumed you were still out. There's a Haas first out, and it's Apex. Yep, Hambo has left.
Top Hambo's left the session.
I've no meds. I'm literally one hit from dying. From you or the fucking big guys.
Dodgy internet, Hambo, honestly.
Oh, Dragoon.
Oh, he left because of my invite.
Or the Nightbot's giving him a roller king for using too many symbols. I mention as well, I've tweaked the commands so I got one for the Saturday and one for the weekday one.
Nice.
Seen
So, oh yeah. I remember, Lee, watch your language tonight.
yeah, you're
Potty
I'll be able to
mouth.
tell enough for that. I think I might have used a few on there. Saturday.
Honestly, disrespectful. So Apex, sorry, will be the first driver to set a time. What are we thinking? Do you think we'll see him in the 32s?
But he's been improving every session. I think he's still getting the groove of being on the pad again, isn't he?
Yeah, true.
Wonder what you're looking for. I think Bacon's got just warm and few tyres.
Yeah, he was slowing down a little bit. Seems like a fairly decent time from Apex. 34.6. It's not bad at all.
Who is it?
I think maybe Atkins. It is a 33.3 from Atkins. It's the highest so far. Next up, Rex.
Just going round.
It's gone very wide.
Really
Doesn't
wide.
invalidate though. It's a 34.1. Jumps ahead of Apex there.
Got the fastest sector in the race. Everyone's on a lap. Leon.
Plum just behind him. Will be next to cross the line and do a lap.
You've seen that close up of Tom's helmet. Definitely is some sort of like and
Some sort of what?
antennas on.
Oh yeah.
Ant or a bug or something.
Oh my days, there's bear.
Let's see what
The
Plum's
overhead
got
shot
in
you
him.
just see is the
There's like 6
It's a 32.6 from Plum.
32.
That is a filthy time. Bacon soda around the final corner. And very fast in this race so far. And there it goes. 33 flat. Straight up into P2. It'll be Bimmer guy around next. In the Alpine. It's a 33.5.
Jeez.
Ambo there with a 32.7. Not quick enough though. Destroyer Drac. 35 and 3 from him. Leon with a purple middle sector.
Destroyer Drax went that with a minimum fuel as well, so he's going to have to definitely go in the pits.
Miss Dragoon's 33.8 as well. Let's see what Leon can do.
3 or 4 big guys coming as well.
Round the final corner.
Yeah, we got bare
right
big
to the
guys
wire.
away, like bare.
It's a 33.8,
Nah.
just behind
We've
Dragoon.
spent too long in this game now. It's an L.
But I do believe everyone will most likely be coming in here.
Like, I just think
I have a handful of them have got a lot minimum fuel. The unfortunate thing for the Red Bulls, they can't get the toe off each other now in Q3.
No, they can't. Dordicak are not quite quick enough to get through. So there's the top three now. Is that going to be your top three prediction?
So I think definitely the way Plum and Hambo are their pace, they're definitely going to be in the top three.
I think I will go with
that
that
last
top
spot.
three. Bacon Soda's been quick through every qualifying around this track. So at the moment, if it stays how it was, 3 points for Plum, 2 for Hambo, and then 1 for Bacon Soda. We're reserving in that Haas tonight.
So the only way that number 3 is going to change if someone can pull out a crazy lap.
Dragoon goes Hambo, Plum, Atkins. He's backing his teammate to do Plum. Plum saying this is mental, he's kind of nervous.
Yeah, the big guys, the charging fuckers are the only ones that can do it.
Who's that coming out? Apex again.
Yeah, but I don't think he's actually hitting them, because all I'm hearing
Be definitely looking into
Apex.
33s.
Yeah.
It's Apex's one, isn't it? He can sometimes pull a crazy time out.
He can. Dragoon, that's a fair shout to be fair. I was going to say something like that. Atkins usually does creep in there, but Bacon Soda's been looking rapid. Plum puts Bacon himself and then Hambo P3.
You know what, you have a good point, there's a massive gap here that weren't there earlier. You actually died, fair
Quite a few cars coming all out of the pits together there.
Yeah, just a few.
That's an Alpha and
Keep on board with Apex.
Do you know how funny
And there's an Alpine.
it's frustration on the
Bimmer guy.
You actually hear his pissing,
just on his outlet.
Both Hasses and Williams into Q3 just now. It's the only two constructors managed to get both their drivers in.
I think Bim McGrath's having a really strong qualifying in every session so far.
He has, to be fair, yeah. You see any improvement from Apex through Sector 2?
Two tenths up. The last Delta on Apex and it was half a second off the last time, but still not gonna move him up enough. Bimmer guy's first sector was exactly the same as his current one.
Around the final corner for Apex. Going to be a 33.4, a 1.1 second improvement. It's a great lap.
Oh my days!
Must have pulled out massive time in that third sector.
His teammate's on his way round. Be the Alpine next, I believe. Bimmer guy. You follow him down the straight.
Hambo's improved slightly, but not enough. 32, 703.
There's Bimmer going to the top 4. I think that was Hambo starting his lap by the looks of things. It's always buggy. See any improvement in Sector 1? He's just under a 10th up.
Rack's improving as well. He's just coming around the last corner.
Oh, he runs wide. That's going to cost him a bit of time. There still will be an improvement. He lost 4 attempts because of that. Very unlucky for him.
Just on balance, the whole rear of the car didn't really went wide then.
Yeah. Would have been a 5/10 improvement. Let's watch Leon round the final corner. 33.8 for Leon. Still stays P8.
Yeah, was it only 3 thousandths different? Literally almost the same as his lap before.
Bacon soda now. I'll put him in my top
you
3.
might have called it with it staying the same.
There you go. Look at that from Bacon Soda. 32.3. Plum doesn't improve enough. Still very close though.
In the chat, isn't he? He did say Bacon.
He did. He called it perfectly. Bimmer guy will be coming in.
But, Lost Warrior wasn't able to race tonight. He's in the chat. He's really surprised Hambo's not on pole.
I know, but Dragoon has the potential here. Seems like he's been struggling at the moment, but this is the time that counts. It's a 33.6. He still says P7. I think it says Drax 5 temps up. He jumps Rex into P9. And that's qualifying over. So Plum correctly predicts the top 3 there.
The extra 3 points for Has there, isn't it? With Soda getting the
It is.
3.
Soda with the 3 extra points, getting pole position with 32.3. That time difference is just stupid between himself and Plum, who grabs 2 points for AlphaTauri, and P3 Hambo, not far behind either. Just, what is that, 4 thousandths?
The hundredths.
Hundredths, yeah. Jesus. Very close. Bimmerguy P4, great qualifying from him. Atkins P5, Apex 6, Dragoon 7th, Leon 8th, Drac 9th, and Rex reserving in the McLaren tonight, P10.
So, just noticed Bimmerguy representing Canada. I'm not sure if you've ever had it. Canadian driver in RRF1 before or not.
I'm not too sure, actually.
So I know I've had American, but not Canadian.
Yeah, we've definitely had American.
Yes, I know Chase you raced on the Saturday, was American.
And Ace Edge as well. That is Ace Edge, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he said yeah, that's Chase.
So a 5-minute break, guys, so we'll be readying up. I'm maybe in earlier than others.
3 minutes past, I believe.
Wait for the waiting for players to stop loading. I think it may be 5 minutes from then.
That'll be 34 by the time everyone's.
Yeah, 32, did you say, or 33? 33, Kieran. Bacon Soda's on pole. I know you're your reserve teammate for tonight. Doing bits.
Rain is halfway through the race. It's going to be definitely interesting at China.
It is.
We had rain at Wednesday division last season. Yeah, I had a bit of a battle with those. It's scary, but it's good if you get a good battle going.
I bet. Let's have a quick look at the table while we're at it. Hambo is first with a 11-point gap on Atkins at the moment. And then Plum in third with Dragoon in fourth. So strong for Williams in the Monday division. Both in the top 5. 5 to 10th, Rufio, Apex, Lost Warrior, Bimagai, Daldy Kaka and A72. That's your top 10. And then your bottom 10, Icebreaker, William Blau, Destroyer Drac, Goomba, Talented, J-Rock, Fritz Trick, Enigma, Leon, and then Zero, who hasn't turned up for a race yet.
I don't say most people look at that. Zero at the bottom. It's just because he's not been able to, like you say, turn up to any of them.
Yeah, exactly. Coming back off his season before where he won it.
He's the reigning Monday champion, isn't he?
He is.
But he's got a tough task to defend it.
Of course, Mark may be taking that seat as well.
So it's good to see in the Monday division chat, your drivers are complimenting each other from different teams.
It's great to see. So a lot of the back runners, Goomba, Talented, Fritz Trick, putting on the hards as we stand. 2 minutes left. Hambo, again, he's got piles. Mr. Wales in chat. Hello, hello.
It's a great bit question. Is a Ferrari thing? As I talking to Mr. Whale in the chat, tomorrow, with these Saturday Tales, I'll also be putting up these stewards' pictures for Monday, Wednesday, Saturday stewards and the appeal stewards.
Ooh.
And Whale is one of those appeal stewards.
He's Free Willy, he is our whale. It's great banter.
So unfortunately, on the stewards' fair, he's not riding a whale this year.
What a shame.
Then Oz isn't in a kilt either. Unless enough people demand it. To see really.
Oh, Hambo.
Some great teammate camaraderie there.
It is, isn't it? Well, where Dragoon's sitting at the moment, it looks like he's driving a coach. Right, away we go.
Was it National Express Racing?
National Express Racing. So the front three going for the mediums. Bimmer going P4 with the hards at the moment. Obviously this could change. Oh, that's a lobby restart, guys. I'm joking. Obviously.
If there's anything, it was like 20 seconds.
Yeah. Still. What? Goomba was 33 minutes past, mate. So actually a lot of the drivers going for the hards here, looking at it. Obviously taking it to the rain. We also forgot to mention that.
The long stint.
Well, Apex said the rain's due in...
It's about halfway, isn't it?
Halfway, and the hards should... Well, they should definitely go halfway.
The top three on the mediums.
Gunners,
The Gunners.
don't try and troll me now, mate. The only thing you'll hear is me vaping and maybe my fan.
couldn't even see what it was.
Says, sort your mic out, CFCL. Only joking. Stop spamming. Otherwise we'll get you permanently banned.
Oh, there's a car that's gone off there.
Oh, it's an Aston
Fritz
Martin. Fritz trick. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah,
It's Drac.
Oh, Drac.
Mr. Drac.
So as long as it's accidental. It's in the rules now, if you do it on purpose, storm your tyres off, it's not allowed. One or two on the field, I think there. It's just my connection to them, the cars like hopping on the formation.
15 minutes until rain apparently, which is about right for halfway, I'd say. You never trust Gay Mark, to be fair. Gay Jeff, sorry. One of you should have started on the wets, you know, be prepared. How many are going to miss the grid box? I'm going to go 2.
None at the minute.
Oh, there's 1. There's 2. Come on.
Both the same team as well, wasn't it?
It was. He's got it right. 2 drivers missed their grid box.
They're off, I think.
Oh, hold on. They're off.
The last one off the line.
Gotta love this game. By the looks of it, Plum's had a fantastic start, straight past Bacon Soda.
Glad the door to car cop pushed a bit wide there. There's something up at the back.
Oh, there was a big collision there. Drac's out.
Wales, come on the Alfa Romeo.
Listen here, Whale. You're in an Alfa Romeo. That's it. Trying to wangle himself into a Red Bull.
Yeah, he's what we want in that Bacon Red Bull. To ride the dark mark with some favours or something.
Favours you thinking? Just make sure to clip everything, mate. Obviously send it to me or Lee. And also, Lee, I think, should we look at all the clips tomorrow? Because I'm free. In the, like, after work I'll be free.
Yeah, so the afternoon time onwards I'm free. So in the morning. So now we got to go to the dentist.
Ooh, dentist trip. Right, Apex is overtaken Leon here. Daldy Cack has left the session. If you can give him an invite, Lee, please.
I'll give him an invite. Red Bull, isn't it?
He is, yeah. Plum setting the fastest lap there, straight out in front. Almost pulling that second gap. Hambo's into second as well. Just make sure to clip it, mate. Watch the clip back, see who it was. And send it in to us.
Oh, there's something on the back, talented Goomba.
Oh, Talent is in the wall.
Goomba's side, I'm not sure if Goomba's had a spin and then talented clonked him.
Doesn't look like he's got any damage, Goomba. Go down to Icebreaker and the McLaren of Rex. No worries, mate. Unfortunate for you there, but obviously these things happen. Icebreaker not having a lot of grip around this final corner. The corner down to the straight. Then the guy's going to zoom past Leon with a health of that ERS. And if he's been bumped there a little bit, but it doesn't matter, he's still ahead. It's not far off Apex. No worries, mate, have a good one. It's Plum.
Onto the damage on because he might have to go in the pits if he has.
Plum again with the fastest lap. Can't get Hambo out the DRS. Bacon Soda almost creeping into the DRS of Hambo.
I think Nightbot's just been trolling drag there. But who is it? He peed off. He didn't want to make any bad comments and ups. If you enjoy watching RRF1 races, please drop us a comment.
Stupid Nightbot. Wonder who that guy is.
Goon's getting quite close to Leon at the moment.
He is. You can see the advantage you get with the medium tyres. Atkins putting a 3-second gap on an Apex. But will the mediums go until the rain? That's the big question.
Goon struggled on that corner them hard.
Rex is going to get a DRS on him here as well. Dragoon. Goomba and Fritzstrick. Fritzstrick's round.
Yeah, Fritzstrick's round.
Take it easy, mate. Those hards will be a wee bit hot. Talent is going to try and get past him down the straight after a spin. Side by side at the moment. Fritzstrick's going to bail out of that one.
Ooh.
It was quite deep, a bit late on the brakes.
Yeah, to bail out, didn't he go a bit wide there?
Yeah.
On the rear.
Bimmer really on the chase of Apex, using all the battery he's got. Apex still looking comfortable with 60%.
Bit of a train going on there with Dragoon, Rex and Icebreaker.
The battle ahead still continues. We'll go down to Leon. Ahead of the train here. Dragoon defending nicely against Rex.
So Dragoon seems to be catching him in this curvy part, and then the straight bit Leon seems to pull away again.
Oh, Dragoon gets a bit caught on the curb there. Did look like he was going to lose it. Oh, there's a Red Bull round Daldy Kaka. Oh, he saves it nicely. Doesn't go into any walls, but did go onto the grass there.
That's one thing, he doesn't want to overcook those mediums too early.
No.
Having a spin.
Dragoon's on the chase of Leon here. I think he's going to have a look. He's up his inside. Oh, he's too heavy on the throttle.
Snap, didn't he?
Doesn't get the best of exits. He still defends Rex off nicely.
Rex has gone really wide there.
Bimmer guy still on the back of TSD Apex with Daldy Kaka picking up the first penalty of the night.
He's lost his extra point. The track, especially with that last corner, you can so easily lose your extra points.
Yeah, you can. It's a big one. Of course, we get to give someone driver of the day as well. That gives him an extra point.
Yeah, I think Ice and Rex had a bit of a commentary. They both went really slow.
Dragoon has overtaken Leon. Not sure where that's happened though.
So Hambo's got a little bit closer to Plum this lap.
He has. The delta keeps on changing slightly, so I think there's slightly different speeds in different sections. Obviously, Dragoon Hambo does have DRS down here. Obviously on the next little straight. He's closed the gap between him and Plum. We have a yellow flag. It's a talented round. These two drivers have swapped positions in the exact same place near enough. Hambo's a lot closer to Plum here. There's Rex with a 3-second.
Bimmer guy a few positions back is getting a lot closer to Apex as well.
Yeah, it seems like he catches him at the beginning of this sector. And then Apex sort of just gels off.
I know Apex likes his lower wings, doesn't he? So
he does.
Straighter bits he might just be coming away from him.
Atkins seems in a comfortable position here. Gap behind him. There's a gap in front of him, but he can still slowly catch it. But obviously you want to be careful with your tyres.
Yeah, from that back with TSD keeping on Bimmer guys helping Atkins get away a tiny bit.
Oh, Plum a bit loose on the corner there. That's going to bring Hambo a lot closer down the next DRS straight.
Yeah, he's literally on his gearbox now, isn't he? Icebreaker's done Leon on the other DRS straight. He wasn't lying when he said he wasn't keen on that alpha. On the back of that alpha very at the moment, isn't he?
He is. He's almost catching him.
The gap's not really changing too much. I wonder if they're running fairly sim setups.
It wouldn't surprise me. Hambo's always catching him around this bit here with the long DRS.
Seems to be a few fair few losers that little bit, and then the end of here makes it better.
Just draws him back in. There's Goomba with a 3-second. Wow. 2 weeks in a row he's missed out on the penalty free.
Normally Goomba's one for not getting many warnings.
No, you're right.
Leon in the icebreaker.
Coming up to the final corner. Leon's kept his car ahead.
Leon overtook icebreaker on the exact same corner the icebreaker took him on the last lap.
Looks like Icebreaker's going to have a swap here as well. Leon's going to have a look up the inside.
So that was a great awareness by both of them, which was there.
It's great driving.
And that's what that section there is so easy to misjudge it. I had that with South and DNF Whisper.
Plum, I think, has gone off track a little bit and lost it.
I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if it was a come into or if they just went wide. So Hammer's got past them, made 2 seconds.
It's not ideal for Plum.
Icebreaker and Leon battle with them two battling's brought Rex into it as well. Not too far off the back of him.
No, he isn't. Oh, Daldy Cack almost loses it there.
I've noticed it's starting to get a little bit darker now.
It has, especially in the first sector. The yellow flag. Talented. All drivers that finish now will score points.
So some of those teams at the near bottom of the like your Alpine saves as well. They just need as many points they can get. Even if it's just you get like a 14 or 15, it'll help.
Points are points at the end of the day.
So whatever happened with climate definitely has helped Soder and Atkins a lot closer to them than they were before.
It has, yeah. Although there was a second and a half gap between Soda and Plum when Plum was round. Now looking at it,
Pulled out a little bit again.
yeah. Rex and Leon. Rex is just pulled in front of Leon round the final corner. But Leon's probably going to have another look here. Bimmer. Apex is round. He's going to have to wait a little while before returning to track as well.
Yeah, if he returns now, he's going to cause a mess.
He's going to drop down to P12 now. P13. It's very unfortunate there. P5 down to P13.
Apologies for me having my phone then. My phone's just decided to tell me that Spurs are beating Fulham at the moment.
He did, yeah.
Either of them.
He either made a mistake or there was a coming into between him and Hambo. I think he may have just made a mistake and went off track slightly.
That's new name, we can call him Umbrella. Did that just pop up that Ace has joined?
It has, I think it's raining. It is.
Yeah, I'm looking at British Street. You can definitely see it's
The rain has
not heavy,
arrived.
definitely some rain.
Just shy of the 50% mark. Now this would be where...
Not to put predictive text.
Bimmer guy's pit. As has Rex. Will they be putting on the wets or the inters?
The RS disabled. They made a good choice.
They have. Goomba in as well. Apex will be in. Fritz and Talented.
This is a fairly long track as well. If you get in at the right time, you sometimes quite helpful.
Top 7 just missed out.
Lost Warriors put in the chat, get the popcorn out. Mad Marvin, they're going to need an umbrella now. The Plum is going to get his plumbrella out.
Plumbrella. Look how quick the track wets though. Very realistic. Like the other week when it dried up. Around Portugal. One lap it was still quite damp. Next minute, bone dry.
Was that last Wednesday's race?
Bacon soda's round. He's only lost to 1 position though. Just take it easy coming in. So that's... Oh. The guy's struggling.
Car really easy with those inters.
See these guys struggling to turn with these tyres.
Already Cocker on those mediums he's really struggling there.
Baking soda spun again. Just take it easy coming in, mate.
Lost Warriors had Hambo's doing a Hamilton.
Dragoon's gone deep. So's the Mercedes. Both drivers going deep. Really struggling on those dries. Let's see where Bimmerguy's going to come out. I think he may come out in the same position. Icebreaker and Dragoon have just come in.
Bimmerguy's up to third.
It's great for Bimmerguy. Icebreaker's gone for the full wets. Looking how quick this track's got wet. It's not a bad call. But he will be struggling for a while on them.
It all depends. It's forecasted to get heavier or it's going to stay like this.
Hambo has extended that gap on the in lap there coming in.
I want to keep an eye on Icebreaker and see if he seems to make any gains or not on Dragoon.
So he definitely does look more comfortable out there on them.
Yeah, he's losing a fair bit of time there.
Rex on Atkins here. Rex gets the move done into P4 now.
So Bimmerguy definitely went in at the right time. He's got a nice gap to the car behind him as well.
He has. It's a great pit from him.
The Lost Warriors made a good point in the chat. He said if ice overheats the car, it doesn't mean it's wet. So you might not have any tyre left when it does get wet.
It's a good point. Considering how wet this track's got, I think it may have been a good option. But obviously we'll see.
He's losing quite a bit of time at the minute. So it all depends if it's going to get worse than this. If it doesn't change quickly, he's going to screw those tyres. Soda and Atkins having a good little battle.
Ooh. So the car snapped on Soda there.
Will be interesting as well if
Yellow flag. Fritz trick round.
we're interested to know if they've gone for a wet setup or a dry setup, but it being the race being about half and half.
I'd probably reckon they've gone for the wet, the dry setup with the qualifying being completely dry.
They might have just done dry one but knock the wings up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Or in the case of Apex, just 0-0 still in the rain.
Obviously you can adjust your wing when you come into pit.
It's just the front one you can, I guess, isn't it?
Believe so, yeah, just the front.
The Icebreaker is now 6 seconds from underground.
A72 with a 3 second. You're seeing those come through quickly, those 3 seconds.
With Icebreaker, even though he's losing quite a lot of time, he's defending pretty well to that Ferrari behind him. I think he might get him soon because he's right on his tail now.
at the halfway mark now.
I don't think it's getting wet enough, quick enough for an icebreaker.
No. Time just keeps dropping off Dragoon there.
There's almost 9 seconds there.
There's Leon with a 3 second.
There's an icebreaker holding up Apex. Recently just brought Apex in.
It has.
So icebreaker is still persevering on those wets. Is not changing.
I don't think he has a choice, to be honest. If he pits now,
Coming out fairly near the back, won't he?
he would, yeah.
Apex has just done a 72. A little bit of wheel bump in there.
And again, I think that's Rex with another 3 second.
Is it about his second now, I believe?
I think so, yeah. The rain is really coming down though.
So this lap it's got a bit wetter.
It has.
Not making a difference to icebreaker, or I wonder if he's already knackered his tyres or not.
Apex on the chase here.
But again, but the icebreaker's still losing.
Bacon Soda's pit. So he's going to be probably going for the wets here now. Would like to think.
So we see it interesting to see if others follow what he does.
He's going to be the guinea pig for the other drivers. There's another set of inters actually.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you not think they were going to go all the way up?
Dragoon's right in the gearbox of Leon here now.
Apex
They
has just done
side by side
icebreaker.
with Icebreaker.
But he's finding grip icebreaker, it's just not.
It's the speed that's not helping.
Yeah, it's the pace.
They're flagging as a Red Bull round, I think. Daldy Kaka.
Clemens has just got past him. Yeah, Dragoon and Leon are in a bit of a battle further up.
They are. Dragoon's dropped off him quite a bit round the final corner to that straight, but Dragoon's a lot closer to Leon now. Seems Leon's struggling through that sector. Dragoon's going to have a look at... Oh, he was going to have a look up the inside there.
Roger that time there, but received a hit from a destroyer. Got any steward chat.
Have we?
A72 still can't get past Icebreaker, must be getting a bit frustrated at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Dragoon's going to zoom. Looks like he's going to get round. He does. And there's Dragoon up into P6 now. Goomba with another 3 second. Leon's going to have another look down the straight though.
Goomba's definitely not enjoying China.
Leon much later on his brakes.
I think he's done him, has he?
I think he has. He's pushed Dragoon slightly wide. Still plenty of room though. He's forced Leon
Really
off wide there. He's going to give Dragoon the opportunity to slip back past him, which he does.
Bacon sodas, no bacon soda icebreakers in the pits.
Talented with a 3 second.
The icebreakers finally decided to put the inters on.
I mean, he went for it. Just didn't pay off, unfortunately.
Dropped all the way to 15.
Plums are in on that time with Hambo. It's a 3 point something second gap, now at 2.5. 10 laps remaining.
It'd be interesting to know why Bacon Soda put the new set of inters on.
Is Atkins
Not
with
really
a
helps
3
us down in
seconds?
10th.
Yeah, it would be interesting. Obviously, just making sure he can go to the end, maybe.
So maybe he's worried that the other's going to wear out a bit near the end.
And for all we know, it could start to dry up late on the race. And it may not work if you pit for the softs, the dries, so...
I think that's one that definitely didn't help Icebreaker, even though he's really well. There's no puddles forming, is there yet?
No. There isn't. Plum's really jumped down Hambo there. 1.6 seconds now.
Icebreaker was just about to overtake his bloody Fritz trick.
Side by side, Fritz still up ahead.
I was trying to side by side like I could get it down and like he backed out.
Atkins.
Oh, happened there?
Atkins has lost it on the final corner, so first safety car of the night. And wow, that's a big shock.
Leon's jumped in the pits.
Was not expecting Atkins to be losing out there. Apex also pits now.
Atkins hasn't had a very good few days. I believe he DNF'd yesterday as well.
There you go. So there's one of the Red Bulls out, unfortunately. Atkins second in the table. It's not going to be well for his title charge. It was still very early on. Goomba stayed out, now up into P7.
So I missed what happened with Atkins. It was at last corner. It's just gone too wide, was it? Or?
I'm not too sure. I just see his car on the right-hander. Left-hander, sorry. Into the home straight. I wouldn't say it's getting worse. I would say it's staying the same. It doesn't look like it's got any worse, no.
There's a little puddle in the pit lane, but it doesn't seem to be anything on the track. If you look at Fritz Trip, puddles in the pits.
So you've got Goomba staying out. Both Hambo and Plum have gone in. What will Boomer guy do here? I think
I've
he's
just
got to
seen
follow him in. He does.
Yeah, Monday Division chat. Yeah. Not sure if you've ever seen the video with Pos around China. It was the same. He's lost it and then gone into the wall on the left-hand side.
Oh dear. Is Tejas Sharma destroy a track?
Yeah, that's destroyed.
Yeah.
There.
Is it the lap 1 instant that he sent you? So I've got the same.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Don't need to put that in then.
Boomer and Rex are pitting.
I think we're probably going to see Goomba pit here as well. I'd like to think so.
Yeah, I think with Boomer and Rex there's a big enough gap that they're going to come out in the same position, or if they do lose, they'll only be got one position.
They have come out in the same position. Rex obviously has 6 seconds of penalties. Dragoon pits as well. Goomba stayed out. By the looks, thinks he's going to take his inters to the end. Has 6 seconds of penalties, Goomba. As well as Rex with 6 seconds as well.
So Goomba's going to do a Hamilton and turn him into slicks at the end.
So I wouldn't say full wets here, Lost Warrior. The track's shit in general. But it's not full wets.
There's some sections there's a little bit of a dry line, isn't there? And other parts there isn't.
Exactly that, yeah.
It shows if you look at bits off track and in the pits, there is big puddles, but things being on the track themselves.
Evening, Tom.
In the chat.
He won't be happy with one of his Red Bulls out.
So his other teammates sitting at 9th at the moment, Dordy Copper.
Yeah.
There'll probably be another lap or so with the safety car. And the next couple of laps, we'll have to start thinking of the commentator's driver of the day.
We will actually, yeah. I've got a name in mind. I'm not gonna say it yet. Oh, Goomba goes off track. He picks up another 3 second.
Another one.
He lost it then, went off track. That's 9 for him
there
now.
are some puddles starting to form on the track now.
Yeah, you can see it on the straight.
I was just watching Goomba, then you can see the puddles to the side of him. Australia just put what happened to Atkins. It was the final corner. I think he's caught the curve and
Safety car's
swung
in.
into the wall at left.
Safety car is in. Not every car's joined the grid yet.
Like 4 or 5 that aren't gonna catch it. So one thing, considering it's China, which can normally be quite a deadly track, there's only two DNA.
Rex is overtaken Bimmer guy. Goomba gets slips past Leon. Leon's still there. I think Leon's just going to edge in front. There he is. An Alpine of Rex and Bimmer guy still going at it. Dragoon's there as well. He's going to have a look and move on Bimmer guy. Oh, it's a massive send from Leon there. I'm not sure if he was late on his brakes or whatever happened.
Yeah, the Alpha's a bit of a slide there. He finishes right on Leon as well.
I can't clip that.
Plum is getting fairly close to Hambo.
It's going to be very difficult to overtake in these conditions.
That corner as well. Someone's struggling with that corner already in the drive. It's even worse in the wet. A72 has done the switch back on Icebreaker. Just taking the place back, hasn't he?
He's going to have another send as well, A72.
Just
gets it.
Enough racing room there.
He doesn't look like he's got the position though. Icebreaker just slips in front.
Oh, somebody's nearly lost it there. They would do the car car nearly lost it.
He's left and vulnerable to A72 here. And Icebreaker. Side by side. He's dropped down to P11.
So you almost did the same as his brother. He caught that curve on the right hand side. Just kicked him out to the left, but luckily managed to save it.
As it stands, Goomba would only drop down to P8 with his penalties.
So that Icebreaker's had a bit of a half spin there. Put 72 back in.
Go back to the front runners there. And we've got Hambo and Plum. Hambo's still out leading this race with 4 laps to go.
So I'm keeping an eye on that one at the back, just 3 of them all together now. G72 nearly lost it.
Leon and Apex side by side. Oh, Apex can have a look on Goomba here. He does, he slips past Goomba.
I think he's struggling this lap.
Goomba's going to be vulnerable here from Leon. Goomba's going to have a look up the inside of Apex. Goomba's still ahead. Just about.
So looking at their track, it probably is wet, but with only 3 laps left, I don't think anyone's gonna go for it.
Apex and Leon. Apex slips up the inside. A72's gone for the switchback. Oh, there's a bit knocking wheels there. With a yellow flag, that's Fritz trick round.
So I think Fritz trick, all he has to do is just get that car home now, isn't he? He's getting points.
Comes right in the back of Hambo here.
Kicking sodas round.
Goomba could drop out the top 10 here, with the other guys catching up.
Leon pushed Apex a little bit wide there.
Oh, Leon almost loses it. Oh,
Him and Apex having a bit of a feisty battle.
just a bit. Try and keep it clean, guys. Goomba's still out ahead with that 100% ERS. He's got Apex that's going to fly past him.
But Leon's as well. With Apex got past and his car just sort of seems to lose his pace a bit there.
So Leon slips ahead of Goomba.
A few little battles going on. You've got A72 all over Talented further back, and I'm still at the front, all over Hambo as well. The thing with these mixed abilities is battles everywhere.
It's what we like to see as well.
As it stands, Dimmer guy might be in the podium.
He
Rex
is.
third, but he's got that 6 second of penalties.
Bimmerguy just about in the podium with the pens. Comes right on the back of Hambo around the final corner. Just need to take it cautiously. Both drivers using their ERS down here. I just can't get it. Icebreaker's overtaking Goomba. Goomba's tyres probably struggling here. Comes right on the back of Hambo here. He's sent it. It's an outrageous send. But he's gone for it. Both cars still side by side.
Hambo trying to get up the inside.
Oh, Plum's just slipped past on a penultimate lap. And Plum takes lead of this race. It's a great overtake from him. Oh, a bit loose there. Now this has really changed.
I was just thinking, if Bimmerguy does get on the podium, then we can interview him as if he does the Xbox app.
It is, unfortunately, yeah.
Chase, or Ace Edge on Saturday.
Plummer's fully driven off here. A72 and Goomba. Goomba's gone off track. It's not been a brilliant race for Goomba, unfortunately, with his penalties. But you can tell he's struggling on those tyres.
Yeah. I think he might drop down again, mightn't he, with his 9 seconds.
He may, yeah. But as we come on to the final lap of the race, Plum is still leading this race. Hambo not far at all, and it's going to go right down to the wire here. A great overtake from Plum on the penultimate lap. Puts him in front, but for how long for?
There's around half a second ahead, isn't it, in a minute, give or take?
Yeah, he's just sitting in that barrier, Hambo. Both fairly low on the ERS.
It looks like Hambo's just pushing with it he can for this lap.
It's all going to be down to who makes a mistake.
Dragoon's got a lot closer to Bimmerguy on his last lap as well. I've noticed Dragoon just had a penalty as well.
He does.
I noticed Plum and Hambo both around the same ERS as well.
That gap is
both
just
the blast all on the straight.
That gap is just going even more now between Plum and Hambo. As we approach the penultimate corner, we're going to be on board with Mr. BRT Plum in that beautiful AlphaTauri. He's going to come round the final corner. He keeps it on track. He does. Plum is going to cross the line. He's going to cross the line P1. Hambo B2, Rex P3 with Bimmerguy there. Will he be able to jump him? He does, and Bimmerguy's onto the podium. It's not a bad result from McLaren either. Rex reserving, of course, P4, Dragoon P5, Apex P6, Leon 7. Icebreaker jumps Leon. And Talented jumps Leon. Leon down to 9th. A72. Goomba's going to come around the final corner. And I think he may drop below Daldy Kaka here. He does. Goomba P11. Daldy Kaka P11. Bacon Soda P12. Goomba 13th. And Fritz Strick, the last driver that managed to keep it clean, keep it on track, and finish this race P14. And there you have it. Round 4 for the Monday guys in China is over and done with.
You said you're a driver of the day. Just read the message and if you had or not.
Mine is going to be Bimmerguy.
I would have said the same. But
you can't.
So
bias.
I can't really say. I say all through qualifying in the race though, he said like the pit, and he pitted at the perfect time. Just seeing Leon put in the chat.
Dragoon, if you want a removal, mate, make sure to click the race director to show you didn't pick up any warnings afterwards. With just a clip showing that you were forced off track isn't good enough. Just for obviously your reference. Right, so Hambo can't talk unfortunately. Bimmerguy, I don't think we'll be able to get him in.
Second Hambo.
He said he can't. No, he dropped me a message. think we'll interview Rex, I suppose, if he's up for it. Speak to at least two of them. Yeah, driver of the day, Mr. Bimmer guy there. Great race from him. The pit when the rain come helped him out massively, and managed to clinch that final podium spot with Rex's penalties, and the extra 2 points to Mr. BRT Plum with a 36 flat, quickest lap. Also 2 points in qualifying as well. So an abundance of points for AlphaTauri there. Make sure to include your audio, guys. So you're not on the podium, but the other two guys aren't available. So we thought we'd give you an invite.
Or they're on PS and we can't.
Theoretically, yeah. So we'll speak to on-track podium guy Rex. It's a great performance from you, mate. If I'm honest, I wasn't expecting it. I do believe with you and Bimmer guy pitting that lap earlier on the first set of inters really did help. But yeah, P4 for you in the end, mate. How was that?
It was a good race. I wasn't expecting to be fourth on my first race in I think about 4 months that I've completed. What threw me off for timing wise is I think on the first stint on the slicks, a car hit me at the rear and it put me back by about 5 seconds, which was a bit frustrating.
Blimey.
I don't know who it was. The car just braked straight into me at the end of sector 1, put me wide a bit, and I lost about 3 places in about 5 or 6 seconds. So I had to push hard on the hards to get back up to where I was. And then the intermediates come along, which I enjoy racing in the wet. Just brought it back with pace on the tyres and was gutted to only miss out on third by a second after the penalties.
Yeah, it was. So the guy behind you, obviously Bimmer guy, took the podium spot. Did lose it on the final corner slightly, and he lost quite a bit of time. So you were very, very close for keeping that podium, but unfortunately you didn't. But still P4 for McLaren. So it's a great result.
Big points for the constructors.
Exactly. We would speak to Hambo, who got second, but he's not here. So let's speak to the race winner. Also, let me add two points for fastest lap and 2 points for P2 in qualifying. Well done, Plum.
Thank you very much.
We caught the late move on Hambo. It was an absolute send, but it was very well done.
Thank you. Yeah, the only reason why I sent it is because I knew every time, like when I was following behind him, he was quite early on the brake, so I knew I could brake later than him. So I sent it little love tap, but that was alright. And after that, I saw him like dropping back a bit, and I knew I just had to keep it on the track, which was quite hard. But other than that, yeah, it was a really solid race. Kind of lost it in the dry, done a little 360 though, so I made up for it. But yeah, other than that, like moving from the dry to the rain, it's just the car would like oversteer every time on the exit. It was just so hard to keep control and get that good traction. But other than that, yeah, it was a good race.
I mean, you almost got maximum points, which is...
I know.
So
close.
Maximum points would have... You're 2 points off maximum points, so... But even still, a solid amount of points for AlphaTauri, so come on, the boys.
Yeah, big stuff.
Also, help for you in the championship. I think you're third at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good actually.
You may jump Hambo in at top, but obviously only finished the position below you. So obviously, Lee will come out with the tables on Friday, and you'll be very excited to see where you are.
Beautiful. Lovely stuff.
But yeah, also to mention for the Saturday guys, obviously your table will be out tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. So obviously make sure to look out for that. Also for penalties given, any clips that you sent in, you see what wanted to happen with them. Obviously that'll be put on the race report with the new stewards. Obviously Mr. Jay Shepherd, Skillian, and Alan Christie Grit, your new Saturday stewards. But
any appeals for Saturday or any division now is Ozers, Owen Jeffrey, and Christopher Whale.
Yeah. So if
You're not
you
happy with anything, you appeal
exactly,
to those.
those are your appeal stewards. But back here on Wednesday, myself, Lee, and some other drivers will be racing around China. A beautiful track. Said by some, from me, I think it's awful. But obviously, we'll have a look on Wednesday, won't we? Make sure to join us 8:30 usual time. Mr. Gunner's in the comms box. Well, maybe Dragoon if he's available. He usually does join Mr. Gunner sometimes. And obviously on Saturday, the guys will be doing 100% round here. With Gunners in the comms box again, so make sure to watch that. Other than that, if you did miss, Bimmer guy got driver today. Decent quality pace, and then obviously a great end to the race with the podium spot. So well done to him. That's an extra point for him. Anyone who didn't get any penalties also, and that's another extra point for you. So for keeping it clean, well done. You get an extra point. So there you go. Other than that, have you got anything to say, Lee?
No, it's just like you said too with Rex and with Bimmergard when it went from wets and they just pitted that little bit earlier. That definitely helped both of them.
It did, and I think they both gained two or three positions from it. So it was a smart call from.
I think I gained 4.
There you go.
Yeah, I think
So-
it's three or four they jumped up.
I seen the pits, and I seen there was like 4 cars. I literally just whacked overtake on and just went full send into turn 1.
It did you very nicely, as well as Bimmer guy, obviously. So well done to everyone that finished. Everyone that did finish did score points. Unfortunately, losing the 2 drives tonight. Any clips, as always, over to me or Lee. If you don't know our real names, Aaron and Lee, as I just said. On that note, I think it's time for me to go to bed because I'm repeating myself. So have a good one, guys, and we'll see you on Wednesday.